The old group home that I was at, they didn't have an idea of independence. They thought I was too stressful of a case to give independence to.
It's hard because there's only one or two staff sometimes with four individuals, and you never know if you're dealing with another individual with a behavior or a seizure or an outing. And, trying to hear four clients, well, this one wants to do this one wants to do that. And sometimes staff don't listen and be like, oh, we're going to do it this way instead. And then sometimes it creates problems, and then people get upset and mad about it. So
I was hospitalized for bipolar, type 1. When I was in the hospital, it felt like a safe prison in a sense that where I was comfortable, but I couldn't leave.
Before person-centered thinking, I had trouble with staff and didn't feel like I was my voice heard.
Trying to go to college was very difficult for me to do, so I tried 4 or 5 different schools, and none of them really took.
I used to feel really embarrassed, and in a way, I didn't think I was feeling heard. Since people have taken the time to hear what I say, I've actually stayed through all my meetings.
it was a fun experience, and I had really, really, really good listeners, and there was no drama. And if someone had a personal phone call, they'd leave the room where it wouldn't disturb. So I really, really appreciate that.
After person-centered thinking meeting, we started touring places. I had choose a place I wanted to work.
After I went through the person-centered training, I had come to realize how much kids really mean to me.
I'm engaged now, and love to be with my fiance. And ever since the training, me and him been together every weekend, even for a few hours. No matter if I'm going with him to his place, or he's coming over to my place, or we go out in the community, or just trying to figure out more better hours to be longer together.
We found this job for me. It's called Twin Cities Transportation. My title is a bus aide, and I really love this job, and I take a lot of pride in it. I believe that strongly that since I've been doing this, that was my call.
One of the things from our person-centered thinking is the newsletter. It's a person-centered newsletter that keeps people up to date and current stuff.
Being able to tell my story, just in general, has been very freeing. It's the idea of somebody, a large group of people, listening to how difficult a mental illness is.
My new agency's approach is more client-driven. They wanted to make sure that we evolved into who we were meant to be, not some little cookie dough cutouts.
And with the training, I have gotten involved with the interviewing process, where I'm able to actually be a part of the interview with another staff and actually be the one that interviews them.
One of my hopes is that through being able to overcome the stigma and make it more public, that people can be more understanding and say, okay, my family member or my friend has this illness, and I don't need to treat him or her differently, just to be empathetic and to say we're just friends. It doesn't, you having bipolar or having schizophrenia or any kind of illness, it doesn't define you. The pills you take do not define you.
Sit down, actually listen to the clients, listen to what's going on, try to understand why they're feeling the way they are.
I love school again, and it's become more of a, not a cakewalk for sure, but it's more of, it's not a big barrier. I've already overcome the large obstacles, and so this one seems just like a hill and not a mountain.
I mean, I really do think of myself much differently now.
Working on reading driver's license to get a vehicle. So it's just a matter of me getting more work for hours to able to afford that.
I am a godfather. She just turned 2 this past year. She's the princess in my life.